Welcome to Talk About Coaching with us, Jamie Tenzer and Sherry Boone. We spend our days talking about coaching as we train and mentor coaches, and we've been doing this for about 20 years. We even talk about coaching when we're just chatting with each other. So we thought, why not record our chats and share them with you? Our goal is to share our expertise to help you on your journey to become a better coach. And we'll share ideas that you can take and try on to see if they work for you. We hope you'll find value, and if there's a topic you'd like us to talk about, please let us know. We can be reached at coachcachet.com. That is CoachCachet.com. We hope you'll enjoy today's Talk About Coaching. All right. Hello, Sherry. How are you today?
Oh, I'm very good. Thanks, Jamie. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited about talking about cultivating trust and safety with our clients. And specifically, I'm curious about this 4.4 shows support, empathy, and concern for the client. And I just wonder, those feel like three very distinct things, right? Support, empathy, and concern.
Mm-hmm.
How do you hear that?
Yeah, I agree. I think they are very very unique and distinct things. So when I think of support, we support our clients, right? We are there to engage with them and be a support, be a cheerleader for anything that they're doing, right? Any new idea, any journey. We're there walking alongside them, sort of, and facilitating their exploration and their their journey and their next steps. So we are a support function as a coach as we're working with our clients. Yeah.
Yeah, and I hear that as really supporting what they're choosing, right? So whatever, we're not supporting in terms of pushing for any particular idea or result, but once they've kind of chosen, then that's where we partner and we really walk alongside.
Exactly. Yeah. Right.
What about empathy? Empathy can be a little tricky sometimes, I think, because empathy means that we can relate on some level to what a client might be going through. And it just seems like such a slippery slope at times, an invitation to, kind of fall into the soup with them instead of really staying outside and holding that container for whatever it is they're going through. And yet, we're asked to be empathetic. So how do you see that?
Well, I agree with you. It can be a little bit of a tricky one because while here we are, these two human beings, right, engaging in this coaching conversation, and here's our client in front of us. And as a human, right, we have empathy often for what our
Mm-hmm.
client is going through. Maybe it is something that we've experienced or is close to our hearts. And so we can have empathy, but like you say, we also need um, to stay, stay as the coach and stay neutral so that we're not crossing a line really and engaging in empathy that doesn't isn't helpful, becomes is really too much and can cross that line. So I think there is that feeling of, while I can empathize and I want to empathize, I also want to really maintain a boundary really between myself and my client. What do you think? What would you add to that, Jamie?
I think I completely agree. And I think I would just add that it requires a high level of checking in,
Mm-hmm.
with ourselves where, oh, I'm feeling, I've had this experience and I can feel for this person. Like you said, we're human beings, I can feel for this person that I'm with right now. And my experience is not their experience. And, I can take that feeling to a certain point and then yeah, I need to stay neutral and continue to be that support person, as we talked before, um, for my client.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. I agree.
So this third one, concern, that
Mm,
is an interesting word.
it sure
are
is.
are we really concerned for our clients? I mean, what is that, what is that about? What does that really mean?
When I think of concern, I almost the thought that comes to me first is almost worry.
Mm.
And I don't want to worry about my clients. In fact, I don't think I do. But I so that is such an interesting word. So concern. Is there a side of concern that belongs in coaching? Is there a different word maybe that could have been used here, right? A different
Mhm.
idea? Because to me, yeah, concern denotes worry. And so that's, I have a struggle with that word concern, because I really don't think I'm concerned about my clients. I think that would cross that line we were talking about. What do you
Mm.
think?
Well, I think we're concerned about that word, concern.
Yeah, I agree.
Um, yeah, I agree with you. I think that once I get into concern, I'm definitely in a bit of worry. I may be thinking I have a better idea of what's going on with
Mm,
my client than my client does, which we know is then I'm not coaching anymore, if that's happening. Um, Concern might be a good sign to, maybe that's where you begin to think about referring to another kind of professional or somebody who, would be better able to kind of address whatever it is, we're concerned about. Because it doesn't seem like I can stay personally in coach mode if I truly am concerned about my client.
yeah, I think that's right. I think that's absolutely right. So, yeah, we have a concern about this word concern.
All right. Well, I guess we'll leave it at that, and it'll be a question for another day. But I think
Okay.
we did it at this point.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks,
All
Jamie.
right. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. We hope you're walking away with something of value. As always, we invite your comments at coachcachet.com. That's COACHCACHET.com.